how to defend the classic hugging your legs and running around your guard pass. Guys, this pass, in my opinion, freaking sucks, but where is the video on how to defend this? This used to be the burden of my existence when I was a white and blue belt. People would hug my freaking legs, run around on an angle, and I would have no idea what to do. Now, I'm an international level black belt, a beating world champion, etc. This pass is not even an afterthought for me, but since I've been working with my online students at EBSA Online, I see that they have this problem constantly coming up. So it's time that someone finally makes a video addressing this stupid pass called the rugby tackle pass or the leg hugging pass. I don't even have a name for it. Freddie, do you have a name for it?
Rugby tackle.
Rugby tackle, okay. Guys, this is what we're not gonna do. So first, what we're not gonna do, guys, is just fall on our back. Freddie hugs my legs and I go, oh no, he's got me. No, please. No, guys, this is crazy, okay? When Freddie goes in on a body lock, for example, where he covers my hips, now he has control of my hip. That's why body lock passing is good. So when Freddie takes the body lock, now Freddie, keep my hips on the ground. See how it's very difficult for me to get up? When Freddie hugs my legs, he doesn't have the same luxury. And when I go to take my hips off the ground, they come up so high. Try and put my hips on the ground, Freddie. See how strong I am here, guys? This is the reason why this pass freaking sucks. Because when Freddie goes to hug my legs below my hips, and anytime you see someone grab your legs below your hips, guys, they try and grab like your femurs. This is such a bad way to pass your opponent. And if you don't have a plan here, of course, he's gonna run around and pass you. But the real key here, guys, is to make sure your opponent doesn't pin your hips and doesn't pin your shoulders to the ground. What is my partner here depending on to win this pass? One, he's depending on me being low level and not understanding how to pass this. And you can't blame him because I haven't seen a freaking video on this anywhere. But the real thing is he needs to win hip height and head height. So if, for example, I keep my head on the ground and I start running like this, as long as Freddie can keep his hips higher than my hips and head higher than my head, when Freddie runs on an angle, see how there's no way for me to retain my guard? Oppose that if I win a head height battle, where I get up to my elbow and up to my hand. Now Freddie got a pass. I can use this to swivel in front of him and put him back in my guard. So guys, we're gonna do this in steps. One, Freddie gets the leg hugging pass. Boom, he just hugs him. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put both my knees on one side of his body. Bang. So I don't want my two knees facing the ceiling here. Facing the ceiling, yeah, I have head height, but he can still cut an angle and make it difficult. Exactly. Whereas if I just face my knees out towards you guys over there, boom, when Freddie goes to pass here, it's gonna be a lot harder because I have the ability to take my hip off the ground. And guys, all my students on EBSA Online have this problem. Guys, if you want online coaching, hit that website up, it's in the caption. It's way cooler than instructionals. Guys, when Freddie starts passing from here, the first thing I'm gonna do is get up on an elbow or a hand. Okay, elbow's totally fine, hand's good as well, depending on what you feel comfortable with. And I'm gonna take this hand and I'm gonna thumb post, if I wanna be mean, right on his head. But to be nice to Freddie, I'm gonna thumb post his trap. From here, as Freddie tries to run around, go ahead, Freddie. Me having head height and a stiff arm means really pass. I can just continue to hold him off. From here, guys, I have two options. The first option we're gonna look at is just heisting up. I'm gonna post, get from my elbow to my hand, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hips off the ground and slip one of my knees by pointing it towards the ground and pulling it out. Why does this work? Because he has no control of my hips. If Freddie takes a body lock and I try the exact same thing, it's actually so hard, it's not gonna happen. Whereas when Freddie hugs my lower legs, now try and stop me, Freddie. I just pull it out. Once I pull it out, all I'm worried about is a single leg. And the most classic thing you can do here, guys, is just take your knee out in this direction, so your knee's outside the grip, and then turn towards your partner and get behind his hips. So again, Freddie goes in his leg hugging pass, boom, immediately get up. Build the hip height and head height. Step one, head height, stiff arm to keep him away. Because if Freddie can, for example, upgrade to the body here, so body lock, now put his head next to my head, break my head down, that'll be a disaster. So immediately I get to here, stiff arm. When he tries to build up the body, it's difficult. And also if he separates his hands here, it's gonna make it super easy to pass. I mean, it's a heist. Now all Freddie can do is control my ankle, sorry Freddie. And all I need to do is turn like this, guys. Turn towards his hips, hug into my leg nice and tight, Freddie. From here, guys, all I'm gonna do is this hand, it's gonna go inside his quad, and I'm just gonna slide my knee out and cover his hips to go ahead and take his back. Guys, that's my first option, and this option is the one that involves the most height building. Sometimes it's difficult to build height. You have a big fat opponent, big fat, yeah, just like Freddie, purple belt, behemoth. you're a 103-pound white belt and you're just like, oh, how am I ever gonna build up and do that? Oh, good question. I used to be a small white belt myself, guys, before I started blasting trend. So, Freddie gets on the legs, pull my forelegs, like, oh crap. I start building up to my elbow, and there's no way I'm gonna get up. I just feel like it's so difficult. Or I wanna try a different movement. Honestly, this is the one I do the most. From here, guys, I'm just gonna post his shoulder, keep him away, and stay on my elbow. Notice how there's so much space here, guys. Freddie has a very hard time closing that space. Even if you go elbow to elbow, Freddie. Yeah, this deep grip. Keep my stiff arm. Look how I can just pull my top knee out straight away, guys. Very easily. Go ahead and hold as tight as you want, Freddie. Right now, if I just keep my hand here, it's hard. But if I had a pushing force, now Freddie, hold on. One of my knees is gonna come out, and I usually want the top one. Once that top one comes out, I swing it over. And once I swing it over, guys, my favorite thing to do is use the pendulum to get up to this position here, where I cover one side of his shoulders. From here, my favorite thing to do is take a grip on the hip and take my left knee and turn it outwards. Now look where I am, guys. I'm on his freaking back and I have an arm trapped. I just take a seat belt. I'm gonna put Freddie's head on the ground, force us into a forward roll. And I take his back with the arm trapped. So again, guys, Freddie gets on the leg hug pass. Don't sit in front of him like this, guys. Get on your angle. If I can get up and heist this leg out. Or if my hips feel quite stuck, I'm just gonna go ahead, pull my top leg out, swing, cover his hips. Look how I'm outside his elbow, guys. From here, when Freddie tries to break me down, all I need to do is get off my hips and take my left knee nice and wide. Once my knee comes nice and wide, I just cover the head and shoulders. Let me just not hurt your wrist. No, sorry. Here, I get the seat belt, guys. I put his head on the mat. I'm just gonna forward roll and put him in right in front of my hips. So guys, all in all, I really believe this pass sucks, but until someone shows you how to defend it, it's a real threat. So guys, if you have any other kinds of passes that you think, why doesn't anyone make a video on this because it's too basic or such an issue? Guys, I used to be a white belt. I used to get freaking wrecked, right? Freddie's out here bashing white belts because there's no videos like this out there. So if you want more videos like this, guys, please subscribe to the page. I'm posting crazy shit like this all the time. And if you want online coaching, hit up ebsays.online. It's in the caption. We can start working together and you can become a beast. Freddie, you're a boss.